Steve, thank you so much. We're getting ready for Valentine's Day.
We are.
And we need some things to cook because I personally think cooking something, spending some time together at home, a lot more romantic than a restaurant.
It's a fantastic idea. However, go to the restaurant.
Well,
I mean, both.
You know, support local business.
I'm in the restaurant business, so I would really appreciate it if you went to the restaurant. So we're gonna do a real quick scampi here for a steak. Okay. Now, last year when we did this, we did filet Oscar, which is a great dish to do. I made some little baby potatoes here.
I see that.
Which is a great dish to do, but a lot of folks get kind of confused with filet Oscar because you got to make the Oscar sauce, okay?
Okay, I've never heard of Oscar sauce.
Yeah, we did it last year, so it really left an impression on me.
Clearly paid a lot of attention.
Yes. Anyways, this is what I'm up against every week, folks. Anyways, we're going to make a quick sauce here for that you could do at home. That's real easy for you to do for something like this. So we're going to put a little butter in this pan, and what we're going to do is we're going to add to that a little bit of shrimp here. Okay. Now, in the shrimp, if you put some garlic in there with it, it works really well. But the shrimp's only going to take it's not going to take very long, like 3 minutes to cook, okay? Now the key to this is that you want to get the shrimp cooking, and then we're going to add a little white wine to it to kind of deglaze the pan, and a little bit of fresh parsley, okay? Okay. So the other thing is you want to put lemon juice in there, and you want to use a fresh lemon. Don't use the bought lemon juice. You want to just get a lemon and put it there because you want that real fresh flavor in there, okay?
Is the lemon juice in that yellow thing, is that real lemon juice?
It's a concentrate, I believe, of some sort. So
it tastes different.
Yeah, it does taste a lot different. So what the key to this is, you can do this on beef, which works out really well. You can do it by itself, which works out really well. But you can see it cooks very fast, okay? Shrimp will always go very, very fast. So to this, after we got it going there, we're going to add a little bit of white wine. Okay. And you're just going to let the white wine cook down. That's all you're going to do. It's basically just in there to kind of bring up that flavor. And it'll make the sauce very... it'll make it kind of full, kind of not really creamier, but it'll make it very full, and you'll get kind of that velvety taste to it. Okay. Now, when you get to the point where this is cooking down, you just want to add a little bit of fresh parsley, and you don't need a ton, but the parsley adds a nice color break to it. And again, the shrimp's going to cook up very fast, and you'll be able to pour it over the top. Now, what I have here is this is kind of cool. This is a bone-in ribeye, and this is one of our Ellington products. And I don't know how well you can see it here, but the bone is split right here, which exposes the marrow, which I have a lot of my customers that use this. And you got people that at the end of the night are kind of digging into there to get that out of there. It's phenomenal. Phenomenal eating in there after you've grilled it. Then what I've done is I've wrapped some asparagus, grilled asparagus. I wrapped it in jalapeno bacon and then grilled it, especially for you. You could use any kind of bacon you want, but she's like real.
Jalapeno bacon is where it's
at. And then I did some basically twice baked red potatoes rather than regular potatoes. I'm trying to get some butter out of here. And what I did was I just took them and just like you would a regular potato, I baked them, split them, then stuffed them back with a smoked Gouda cheese stuffing. So this is a great way for you to be able to do a cool meal. And like I said, this is really going to set. Now, you can do this one of two ways. I always put the asparagus right on top of it. And watch, when you pull the shrimp out and put it on top, then you could take the butter and it'll go right over the top of the steak. And this is a great look for a steak.
That's going to add taste to it.
Oh, yeah, adds a lot of flavor. Now, you got a lot of people that actually put butter on steaks. I'm not one of those people. But this is a great look because you can take the steak, add a little bit of something to it, but the steak was basically cooked with just straight salt and pepper. So it's a great opportunity. Like I said, you can take stuff that you normally do, enhance it this way for Valentine's Day, and have yourself a nice little meal at home. Please go out and eat on Valentine's Day or the day after, because I got a lot of restaurants that I've done menus for the holiday. But, man, go out and do this at home. This is so easy to do. And like I said, you have lots of options. We did the steak Oscar a year ago, that sort of thing.
We'll do some dessert, too, coming up.
We're going to do some chocolate when I come back.
Stick around.
Rock.
I have to hurry because we're going to eat all this before the segment starts.
It's chocolate. It's a big vat of chocolate. And, folks, this is hot, and I'm scared to death about what's about to happen. But
well, there you go.
Many of you, well, really, I got you two to work with, really. And I don't want any accidents. I put gloves on everybody that'll melt to the pan. Okay. So everybody's always like, oh, I love the chocolate-covered strawberries. And it's a very simple process. Right. Basically, you can buy Enrober waffle cone coating. You'll see this at the store.
Okay.
And for years, even myself, I would take and make a double boiler, blah, blah, blah. Crock pot is the best way to do this.
Oh, that's smart.
I got a couple in me. Just
They
a
do
couple.
make those cups, though, the
Do they
microwavable
that
cups.
work? Okay, I don't know about that. But I do know this. These come out really well, and I'm going to have you dip. Okay. And don't just think strawberries. Think Rice Krispie treats.
I've never thought
And
about
bananas.
that. Okay.
And bananas.
Okay.
Pineapples don't work very well because they have too much sugar. I think the liquid.
Just dunk it?
Yeah, just dunk it in there and then sit it on the plate.
Okay.
And then move on to the next one. Anthony, go all the way down.
the whole thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to get the whole? You want the backside not to be covered? This is really fun because I've done this at Christmas parties and had kids do this. Obviously,
They
with
make a
adult
huge
supervision.
mess.
Yes, and they have so much fun. And it's a great thing to do, like for Valentine's Day, because a lot of times you see people that are selling the chocolate dipped strawberries, and there's no reason you can't do them yourselves. And the cool thing is these are our Driscoll strawberries, which I suggest you buy, the best strawberry there is. And this combined with the chocolate is just delightful, obviously, because people are selling them all over the place. But
Do I leave that in?
no, it's
uncovered?
okay. It's okay.
Right?
Yeah. And then the Rice Krispie bars, they work really well, these little mini treats.
Yeah.
One thing I will tell you, when you do this in the crock pot, you want to make sure that you give yourself plenty of room to go straight down, because these obviously the sides get really hot, and if this chocolate gets on you, it just doesn't come off. Then what about bacon?
You're not about to rock some bacon.
Oh, yeah, we
in there,
always
are
do
you?
this.
So good.
This
Everybody always, that's amazing.
This is one of the best. This
best
is one of the
things
best
ever.
appetizer things I ever did.
Everybody goes nuts.
Yes,
over that
and I have
stuff.
people asking for it all the time, and it's one of those things that it's so simple to make.
I
Have you
won't
not
have a
tried
heart
it?
attack by noon.
Oh, sorry.
What's that?
I touched you.
What did you say? Have you not tried it?
No,
Oh.
have you not tried the chocolate covered bacon?
Never.
Yes, you
Really?
did. I had it here.
But I didn't have any.
Oh,
I'm
you
thinking
didn't?
heart
Okay.
attack
Yeah,
if I dip
yeah.
this in here.
Yeah, go ahead. Go
Okay.
ahead. It's great. And listen, these are great ideas for you to do for Valentine's Day.
Right.
It's a great thing to do in the afternoon and have them all done. You can if you just get them done and let them set for about 30 minutes, they're fine. And you just want to kind of set them out and let them go. You can't get enough chocolate on Valentine's Day.
And you
It's
can
not.
crumble up little toppings.
Absolutely.
And
Put it
them
over the
on.
top while it's still wet. Absolutely. Now, this weekend, Meredith and I, we were at L-ology at the Discovery Center.
Right.
And I was actually working. She was there as a guest. But anyways,
I
we
was
still
not
hooked up.
working.
But we met so many people out there that are fans of the show, and it was really cool to have everybody come by and talk. And if you can't eat that, it's too hot.
Why?
It'll be way too hot. You gotta let it set.
Oh, man.
But
That
I
was
did.
mine.
I did. Yes. There you go.
Don't eat that one.
I did have a lady who came up, and I told her that we would use her for the photo of the day.
Okay.
For the Good Life, Good Food photo of the day.
Okay.
And we're waiting for her to come up here on the screen. Her name is Pamela, and I'm sorry, Pamela. I think it's Zavka or Zavva. But anyway, she was so sweet. She said that she watches us every Monday morning. I won't give her all the details, but she was very sweet, and I appreciate her watching. I appreciate all of you that stopped by and talked to us and spent a little time with us. It was great to meet a lot of folks.
It was a fun night.
It was a very fun night, and Discovery Center did a phenomenal job with L-ology. We
Thank you, Amy Juba.
Amy
I
Juba,
know.
yes, Amy
She's
Juba,
such a doll.
and Sarah Silva, who was like the go-to person for me. She did phenomenal. A lot of people stopped by the Good Life, Good Food, and we had a good time. So go like the Facebook page. There's lots of pictures on there. Meredith and I holding court in the throne room, and lots of other things. There's a girl that I didn't even get her name. She just told me she was pure class, so I put her on there.
There you go.
912
But
likes.
Thank you.
Come like us.
Go
we
like
want
him
more.
on Facebook.
1,000
We'll be right
likes,
back.
please.
We're going to wrap some things up. And I'm going to eat all of them.